Fart noises. Vince McMahon has resigned, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, we know we didn't. We said we wouldn't talk about wrestling on here often, but this basically has like almost nothing to do with the actual content of what's happening on screen. This is more so just for Vince as a human being and what kind of piece of shit he is. Of course, news broke yesterday that Vince he had some situations going on. He was being abusive and all sorts of shit. And I'm gonna pull that up in a second, but first I want to get your thoughts on all this, Destructor.
All I can say is degenerates like Vince McMahon belong on a cross. If you know what I'm referring to, you're a go. But anyway, when it comes to this sexual degeneracy, I mean, how many times he's been accused of this shit? Like, eventually it's gonna just catch fire. It's like he keeps getting accused of this crap over and over and over and over again. And I'm surprised that it's only taken this long. You would think he would have been out of here like, 10 years ago at least. But I guess when you have the greatest lawyers on the planet beating up the government, are we really surprised, you? Like, come on, he did beat the U.S. government, so he is an alpha male.
Yes.
Yeah.
So some of the things included in all this is that he shat on a woman's head. He would take a dildo and for the black dildo he would like impersonate like black wrestlers, and for the white ones he would impersonate white wrestlers, which is
Weird.
oh my god, that makes me sick. The text messages are a whole nother lane. Do you even want to read the text? Do you want me to read the text messages?
Just just kind of summarize it. Like, read the important bits so you kind of understand. It's kind of like the Ian Watkins case. Only read the important stuff so you can get the picture.
Yeah, I'll read just the first one. It kind of gives you an idea what the rest of them are going to be like. So, okay, pardon me if I stutter or stammer because Vince has shit grammar. But yeah, anyways.
What do you expect from Vince McHitler? Come
Yeah,
on.
anyways, so it goes like this. The first message goes like, I love it. That's you, Janelle. Janelle being the woman involved, obviously. You can't get enough, can you? In the future, it's going to be bad that you'll demand to be fucked twice a day, and not just with, then something's blurred out in a three-way. Why not let others see the beautiful body and watch you shake uncontrollably when you come? They'll go out of their minds. Then I'll find more friends and will tie you up so you're helpless. I'll direct them to have their way any way they want. Who can make you scream the loudest? He said scream, but I think I'm pretty sure he meant scream. Maybe I'll just line them up and then have them squirt in your mouth, your pussy, and all over your tits and ass. All at the same time. You'll be covered in cum and we'll make you eat it and taste everybody's cum. The next morning you'll be a little sore, but you're going to want more. After all that fucking over and over, and then it's cut off. But yeah, that's just one of the messages. That's just one. So you can only imagine where it goes from there.
Oh my god, what is this weird hardcore like porno shit? I'm surprised he didn't
And
try
this
to,
isn't from like any like horny teenager. This is a near 80-year-old man.
Dude has more sex drive than millennials do. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm surprised he didn't try to make videos out of this and sell this. Like, this sounds like something he would come up for sort of as a skit. Oh, God. And looking back at some of those weird segments he did, like, oh, I'm gonna wanna have a motorcycle gang rape the Undertaker's wife and shit, or, shit like that, it's gonna make you think, what in the fuck? Like, it makes you like, oh.
Yeah. So, basically to summarize as far as Vince goes, he's a degenerate, obviously. I mean, no denying that.
I'm not a degenerate, pal. I am not a degenerate. I am a sexually fluid alpha male. Do not disrespect me like that, you little Jew.
What's funny is I actually just had a Vince Defender that I just replied to as you were talking, but, yeah, so, I mean, obviously he's still gonna have his defenders past all this. I mean, no matter what kind of crimes you do, everyone always has their weird little defenders. Benoit still has them, like, 20 years later.
Ian Watkins, EDP 445.
Yeah, and Vince has them now, so.
Yeah, Not surprised in this shitty world.
Now, do we talk about the Brock Lesnar thing because he didn't
Nope.
necessarily do anything illegal? No, you don't want to talk about that?
Here's how we can summarize that. He did he has some really weird, kinky, sexual things. He's not like Vince McMahon or anything like
Not
that.
even close. It's not even on the same level. And I'm not even saying that as a Brock fan because when I first heard that he did something, I was like stunned and I was very upset. But yeah, he when you actually look into the story, I mean, what Brock did wasn't right or anything. I mean, it's disgusting. Like again, like Brock isn't a young guy either. Like Brock is almost 50. I don't know how he has that kind of sex drive, but I mean,
I guess Sable doesn't please him, but yeah, the kind of gist is he just has some really, really weird kinks. The reason why it's really looking way more worse than it is because of the timing of if this Vince shit never happened, it was just Brock being whatever the fuck happened we saw. It would have just been kind of more or less laughed as like, what a loser, like what a weirdo. Like it would have been mocked, but since the Vince thing, it's actually been taken seriously.
yeah, it's because of who he's being grouped in with. Because yeah, again, like he would have just been laughed at, and people would have been like, "Oh, like Brock piss fetish this," but like
No wonder
instead,
why he likes to lose to like midgets like Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. It's a fetish.
yeah. But yeah, I think that's about it. And with that, I could say rest in piss, Vince. And when Vince dies, we will all be happy. And the
We're
Vince
gonna make a
defenders,
video about it, pal. Rest in peace, Bozo WWE. All I need to say is, hey Vince, you dumb fuck. You should have sold your company to the Saudis. You fucked up, retard. Lamau, you fell off.
and yeah, we're out. Fuck you, Vince.